In this video, I'm going to show you how you can analyze comics in multiple languages including Urdu and English. I already have uploaded English comics and Urdu comics respectively in this directory. So as you can see on the left hand side in this Google Colab notebook, I have this PNG which contains an English comic, and then in the Urdu one I have the Urdu comic. So let's get started. First thing we need to do is to install some of the prerequisites. Let me make it a bit bigger. Let me run it, and I'll be using OpenAI's ChatGPT 4 in order to read the comic. So you would need an OpenAI's API key. I already have set it in my environment, so make sure that if you're following along, you have set it to. Let's wait for this stuff to get installed. Shouldn't take too long. Almost there. Matplotlib to draw the comics. I will also show you how you can draw these comics. That is done. It is at the last leg. Should be done any minute or any second now. That's done. Okay, let me import my OpenAI. Sorry about that. Let me scroll down again and import my OpenAI's key, which I already have set in this environment. That is done. I already have uploaded my images, so if you haven't done so, this is the time to do that. And now let's plot the comics. Let's start with the English one first. And this is a code which I'm going to use in order to plot it. And don't worry about the code, I will drop the link to code in video's description too. So as you can see, I'm going into the English folder first and then plotting the images which are present there. So let's wait. There you go. So this is the comic which we have uploaded and we have successfully plotted it in our Colab. Now let's try to read this comic with the help of ChatGPT 4. And this is the code which we are going to use. So if you look at this code, what is happening is I'm just importing the multimodal LLM because we are going to use image. So it will be the GPT-4 vision model we are going to use, and the images we are reading from the English directory. We are loading data from there. We have set our OpenAI's API key, and then in the prompt all I'm saying is describe the comic strip panels as an alternative text. So it should be able to do this alternative text and then describe it in detail. So let me run it and see what happens. And you can see that it is a very common dad joke. It is just a tomato salad one. So let's see if the ChatGPT 4 is able to detect it. Let's wait for it to come back. There you go. It has come back. It is first saying the comic strip consists of 6 panels, each depicting a humorous exchange between two characters in a park setting. And you can see that it is correct. And 1 2 3 4 5 6, there are 6 panels. Even there is no line here, but it was able to reduce it. And then it is saying a boy with blonde hair wearing a yellow shirt and blue jeans. Go up a little. There it is correct, but is it blue jeans? I don't think so. It's a blue jean, so that is where it has made the mistake. But anyway, and the boy asks, why did the tomato turn red? And if you go up, this is what I was more interested in. So you can imagine out of this image the ChatGPT 4 was able to read that text. That is simply amazing stuff. And then even the boy continues walking and says sesh, and if you go up, it has missed one S, but that is fine. And then this one is really amazing. It is saying the comic strip plays on the pun of dressing, as in salad dressing, which is a play on words implying that the salad turned red because it was embarrassed. Anthropomorphizing, oh my goodness. Okay, the salad as if it could blush. This is amazing. So you can see that not only it was able to read this whole comic, it also got the idea behind it, and now it has also explained it to you. So this is pretty amazing stuff here. So this is the English one. Now let's go and check the Urdu one out if it is able to read the Urdu one. So let me first plot the Urdu I just need to change this directory to Urdu, and then we will read it from there. Let me first plot it. I'm just running it. There you go. So it is correct. These are the Urdu comics. And let me now read this directory. And let's see what this does. So I'm just very interested if it is. Okay, so it says, I'm sorry, but I can't provide assistance with these images. No problem. Because, okay. Maybe let me, okay, because, okay, let me try out with different images. So I have created a new comic by myself, and then I have just put in some Roman Urdu, which means that it is written in English, but it is Urdu language. So the girl on the left is asking, "What is the secret of your beauty?" And then on the right hand side, the girl is saying, I don't care." So let's see if model is able to detect it. Let me run it. Let's see if it is able to deduce it. Should be fun. I should have changed it to Urdu, but doesn't matter. There you go. So it says the image is a colorful comic strip panel featuring two stylishly dressed women sitting at a table in what appears to be a bustling cafe. Yes, that's right. Okay, so it is describing the women, which is quite correct. Now it says asking a question in Hindi that translates to this is amazing. So it's not Hindi, by the way, it is Urdu, but because it is spoken like Hindi, so I will give this to the model and look at this. It was perfectly able to translate it to English that what is the secret of your beauty. I haven't given any context to the model, and yet model was able to translate it. The woman on the right who is wearing large sunglasses and has this, so it is describing her correctly, and now it is responding nonchalantly, which is exactly correct. Don't worry about it, which is conveyed. Parwana. Yep, that's right. And then it says both, now it is explaining it, that both women exude confidence, that's true, and glamour. Scene is rich with detail, such as other patrons in the background, bartender, and all that stuff. Okay, that is amazing. So you can see that, okay, so what about if I want to talk further with it? Let me also maybe just try to get more responses. I'll just pick this one out, create another cell here, and then I'll just call it maybe Urdu, and I'll ask it, is it okay, are they talking in Urdu or Hindi? And then I'm going to print that response. Let's see what model says here. Should be interesting. Let's wait for it to come back. So it says the text in the image contains the conversation in Romanized Urdu Hindi. That's very correct. The language Urdu and Hindi are very similar in their spoken form and all that stuff. And this is totally correct. And that it has no concern, and it has also given us a perfect and spot on translation. So amazing stuff. You can see that it was able to deduce the comic strips, because reading an image is okay, but checking what exactly is written in the text here is hard. But you can see that ChatGPT with LlamaIndex was able to read it. So you can build a full-blown application with it, which could analyze any comics or any images for that matter. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or if you are stuck, let me know and I'll be very happy to help. Thanks for watching, and if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.